So, story time, guys. So I got something to tell y'all, man. So, watch. I'm gonna let you guys look at this first. The homeboy, we got Leo Skippy, teaching us on some knowledge about old school friends. The only reason I'm bringing this up is because I had a issue with one of my childhood friends yesterday that you outgrow and shit, but just because you feel sorry for them, you want to try to reach out to them and shit like that because they ain't got nothing and they're just living back in their mom's place without, you know what I mean? And that's cool. You can live in your mom's place, whatever. But when you start thinking that you're um better than the friends that made it out, and ain't living in Estancia no more or in your own home little town and stuff. Yeah, I'll get to the names and everything later. But first, let's go off to homeboy.
Do. They
Dude,
didn't
they didn't
understand my
understand my
discipline. They didn't
discipline.
understand how much I had to invest and what it was going to take for me to build what I wanted to build. They just didn't get it. Like their brain was not thinking in that direction. They couldn't fathom the idea. They're the type to like throw around ideas and shit and never act on it, never do anything. Like when I have an idea, I act on it. And when I say I'm gonna act on it, I'm already 5 steps into it before I tell anybody. But basically, they just didn't understand
Understand
what I
what
was
I
doing and why I was changing my life so much and why I was choosing to do the things that I was choosing to do instead of hanging out with them and party with them. Like they just saw, oh, we're having fun, we're friends, we're so close, we're tight, we have fun every weekend, whatever. But the weekend leads into Thursday, plus Friday, plus Saturday, then we'll go to brunch on fucking Sunday, and then it's like a little Sunday fun day. Like it's a 4 fucking day party week. Like I can't do that and build a business at the same time. Like I'm sure you could, but it was not gonna be up to my standard of excellence for myself. So I quit all that shit. So these friends that I have genuinely did not understand what I was doing. And I couldn't expect them to. Like I didn't know if it was gonna work. I was just taking a fucking like shot in the dark. And I was kind of faced at a crossroads, it felt like, where I had to choose going for my goal and starting my business, starting my app, and like doing all my shit over here, or go down this road of these friends and this partying lifestyle that I know was empty and was just an escape. Like there was never anything good gonna come from it. And that is one of the biggest moments that you know you've outgrown someone, is when you feel like you have to sacrifice your goals or hold yourself back in order to have them in your life. When you feel like that, you've outgrown them. It's time to take some space, leave them the fuck be, allow them to do their thing. You silently go fucking do your shit and you shut up and you fucking stay on track. Don't hold yourself back for nobody. But that's one of the biggest ways I've found to know you've outgrown someone, is when I feel like it's my goals or my friendship with you. And to spend time with you is gonna hold me back from what I want. That's how you know it's time to do some sorting out and add some distance. But all of that is just like a mindset growth. Like there's no actual like growth that's happened yet when you have the idea and you start going in your new direction. So another way to know that you've truly outgrown someone is after I went down this road of like doing my business for 6 months and like not going out to eat, not doing shit, isolating myself, not partying, barely seeing these fucking people, I was so different mentally. And when I met this group of people, we were all right here. We were all buddy buddy. We were on the same level, the same page. We thought the same. We were dealing with the same shit. And 6 months' time had passed. I had grown. I had educated myself. I had been doing other shit. I completely changed my identity. I completely changed the way that I was living. I was on a different level now. And when I went back one night to hang out with everyone and like go out and just party, I was like, I just fucking grinded for like 6 months. I want to go relax and fucking have some goddamn shots and like party my ass off. I went back to hang out with these people. I saw the disconnect. Like I felt it. I no longer resonated with it. I no longer understood them and the way they were looking at shit. Like I had like
See, for real, brother, because they're stuck in a like a still poor, broke ass mentality to where like, uh, I don't need to do nothing as long as I'm uh living paycheck to paycheck, I'm fine. Fuck that shit, dude. These guys are such losers that they'll think that that's okay and shit. Like yesterday, I had an argument with one of my old school friends named Sam and shit. Fucking dirty ass fool, bro. tweaker ass dude. All he does is make little cars and shit. Like, and don't have a job, dude. Sells fucking ice cream, which stores do that. On top of all that, it's their ice cream's all expensive and shit. Like they're trying to get rich off selling fucking rinky dink little ice creams and selling them for $4 each. Fuck, bro. And especially in a little town like that where it's fucking poor and all this shit. They're trying to be rich. But anyway, he don't move uh from his environment where he was born at, you know what I mean? Like he's still in his childhood home, don't do nothing, don't have any ambition for himself. He's just stays there, thinks he's doing something with these little cars, like he's gonna sell them or something. Like nobody wants this toy little fucking, maybe back in the 70s and shit when no one had remote control shit. Now, like these dudes making wood stuff out of, you know what I mean? Little cars out of wood, just been there tweaking and shit, doing like any tweaker can do that shit, bro. But yeah, so like he was saying yesterday that degrees don't mean nothing, but yet I'm driving a Mercedes Benz. This dude is driving a old ass fucking Ford, four door Ford. One of the doors rusted on it, different door, banged up, everything, and they're not even wearing Jordans, none of that shit, brother. Like, but they had the audacity to try to come at me and be like, "Oh, degrees don't mean nothing." Now that's a poor mentality. That's something that poor dude fucking would say. Someone that don't have shit in their life, nothing. And I mean, the only reason I didn't kick this dude's ass is because I'm not a bully, and I know that I just seen myself breaking his nose and all this shit, and I'm like, for what, bro? Then they're gonna be like, oh, well, you're a bully because you can fight and all this shit, and yeah, so that's the only reason I didn't whoop your ass, bro. Is because like I don't want to be a bully, and oh, dude, I'm a MMA fighter, man, so I like. You can look me up, Google me, watch my fights, whatever you want to do. But I ain't the same little kid that we grew up with and that you can just pick off from 1993 up to 2024. Like you can, like, if we're still like in our same level. No, bro, I'm way higher than you. I'm more smarter than you. I'm way more established than you. Like, even my girl's prettier than yours, bro. And and I don't know, man, but I don't know, man. You guys just need to change your lives, bro. But anyway, back to this. Let's see.
Broken out of that perspective and that mindset and like climbed a flight of fucking stairs, I just felt like such a disconnect from them. And that's gonna happen. When you feel such a drastic disconnect with people that you used to hang out with and the new you, that's another big sign you've outgrown them. Like it's not a shady fucking thing. It's not mean, it's not rude. It's just you have different goals.
Yeah, it's not shade, it's not rude, but like when you try to come at my goals and shit that I established, bro, you're a piece of shit because you don't have nothing. You know what I mean? You're sad. You had the same 24 hours I did. You could have done something with your life. You didn't. You chose to be in a little town selling ice cream. You ain't even successful at that. But damn, bro. I mean, just poor ass people that wanna like the only reason that I wanted to come and hang out with you, dude, is because uh I was friends with you when we were little. Uh, we were cool with your parents, your mom, and all that. She died. I didn't get to go to her funeral, and well, at least you don't have to deal with the piece of shit son anymore. You know what I mean? Shit. But anyway, just on a different level than we are, bro. So the only thing that saved you yesterday from like getting your nose broken or your jaw dislocated or something is just my training and um I don't want to be a bully because I mean shit, dude. I don't want to be no bully. I don't want to beat nobody up that I mean even though you deserved it, bro. I mean, and I don't feel, and I don't blame you, bro, because this is the way that you're brought up and you're used to being around poor people and broke people and uneducated people. So, um, yeah, I don't know. I don't blame you for being the way you are. I'll just never hang out with you again. And if our paths ever cross and you ever disrespect me or something, I won't break your nose, but that's the only thing I'll do. I won't kill you or nothing. I won't do nothing bad, worse than that. I can, but I won't. But back to this.
You have different priorities. I just want to say you're fully allowed to do this. Like you're allowed to outgrow people. You're allowed to outgrow friends.
You
Don't
are
have
allowed.
guilt for it. Like I know I repeated myself
I
because I
don't
said this
have
in the
guilt.
beginning, but
I,
that's just
that's
what I
just what
wish
I wish
someone would have
someone would.
told me is it's okay to grow even if it hurts people. And let me elaborate a little bit about me saying that. Like, it's okay to grow even if it hurts people. Because when you start leveling up and you start growing, like when I went back and I was hanging out with these friends again after not seeing them for a long time, like I went and leveled up and changed. And then I went back and hung out with them. I wasn't interested in the shit they were talking about. I wasn't interested in the shit that they were doing. I didn't see them as like cool people like I once did. I didn't respect them. I had no like I didn't give a fuck to be around them. And people can feel that. People can literally sense it. Like people, you know when someone doesn't give a fuck about what you're saying, and you know when someone is just like indifferent toward you. So once you've grown and leveled up, if you try and keep forcing yourself to be around people, it's gonna kind of drive a wedge between you because they're gonna feel it. They're gonna feel the shift. They're gonna feel that you've lost interest, you don't respect them, you don't care about them. That's what they're gonna think. Like it's not a good feeling when there's no verbalization of it because they're not gonna get it. It's just like your behavior and your attitude is just gonna change, and they're left to wonder what switched. It's like if someone just
They're like, they're like, I'm still in Estancia. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, I think it's time to go for ice cream. Let's go for ice cream. Like, retards, man, retards. But don't feel bad, man. You guys are still doing a little thing. At least you got a little roof over your head handed to you and shit. You don't work for nothing. You never worked for anything. You don't have nothing to show for. Don't have any degrees. None of that. You don't have none of that, dude. I just graduated medic school. So, like, I have that. I'm a rapper. I'm uh, uh, an artiste. I'm an actor. Dude, I have all kinds of resumes. All everything, everything. Um, Entrepreneur. I'm an influencer. I got I got my own business. Now my business is something that you don't want to copy. These guys seen on my Facebook that I was doing shirts and shit, and then last year they decided to buy a little cricket and think they can make shirts like I make shirts. Off a little cricket, and they say, "Oh yeah, we make shirts. We make shirts." Yeah, whatever, dude. Y'all don't make shit. If you did, the van you sell your bullshit ice cream in wouldn't be so fucking faded and ghetto as shit. Like, come on, man. Lie to someone don't that ain't smarter. You know what I mean? That ain't smarter than you. But me, I'm way ahead of you, dude. Like, way, way ahead of you. But back to this, dude.
all of a
Back to
sudden
Leo.
changed how they were acting toward you, you'd be like, what the fuck? You might get insecure, you might get worried about it. But also, it's not nice to yourself to force yourself to go hang out with people and be around people that you don't want to be around.
See,
Like if you don't have anything in common with someone,
that's a thing right there. That's the only, like I said before, the only reason I is because I felt sorry for you, bro. You looked all fucking poor as fuck, and I'm like, damn, dude. Even when I bought the ice cream, I didn't even want change from you, bro. I bought that ice cream only to help you because you needed money. Because y'all poor as shit, but like, um, don't. I don't need, I don't need you, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you guys are
It's
fucking,
yourself to go hang out with people and be around people.
like, I had to go and hang out with you because I just felt sorry for you, man. You know what I mean? And being that we were old school friends, I just wanted to hang out with you and be like, hey, man, I don't want, um, I still want to be in, like, you know what I mean, your life and shit, see what you're doing. But if you're a joke, a poor fucking that don't do nothing for yourself, you showed me. You said you're telling me you grow weed, bro. Like, this dude had two plants outside in the dirt in a fucking rinky dink little greenhouse thing, bro, with broken windows and shit like that. Like, bugs and shit crawling all over. And he's all, look at it, it's tall as shit and it hasn't even budded, dude. Because he's not, they don't, they think they can grow and they're not doing shit right. They don't know how to do, they don't know how to grow. But in their mind, in their poor ass mind, they're doing something. But man, I mean, you you caused me to talk like this about you, man. So now I'm just gonna come at you, bro.
People that you don't want to be around. Like if you don't have anything in common with someone, if you don't genuinely enjoy their company, if you're just doing it out of like guilt or pity because you feel bad, like ugh, like I have to fucking go be around this friend.
Anyway, that's it of that. But that's all I gotta say, man. Cause yeah, yesterday we were fishing, and the only thing that saved this dude is from me because my chick knows that that how I get, like, I'm calm at first, but to stop me, shit, dude. And my girl already knew, she already knew what was gonna happen. She seen my face and looked in my eye, and she was like, she's like, all right, I want to stop talking shit. Let's just fucking fish and shit like that. Cause we were fishing, man, having a good time, you know what I mean? But like I said, people can't come to another place out of their poor ass little element where they feel comfortable and be civil like people, like grown folks and shit. You know what I mean? They're just used to being like poor, like in their own little, in their own little circumference. You know what I mean? Don't have, don't, don't have a clue on how to, dude, your vocabulary messed up. You don't know how to read. You don't know how to do none of this shit, bro. I don't even know how you made it this far, but yet degrees don't mean nothing. That's what this dude said. Degrees don't mean nothing. Degrees don't mean nothing. That's true. Some degrees don't mean nothing. But when you learn and you're smart as fuck off of your degrees, and you're smarter than the one that says degrees don't mean nothing, and that means something, man. But I'm glad that it didn't get worse than what it was. I mean, it wasn't even that bad. I could have whooped your ass, dude, really. I didn't even think about it though, for real. But I think because I didn't see no threat, I didn't even feel like I needed to fight because I didn't see no threat or nothing. So my my gangster, my inner self was like, "Man, just let him talk, bro." But um, but yeah, I just wanted to make this little clip right here because for people that have friends and stuff like that, old school friends, you guys grow apart, man. You don't have to just feel sorry for them like I did and go and just talk to them just because, you know what I mean? You wanna um you wanna see how they're doing, see how they're going in life and shit, but that's what you get for going back to like nobodies, you know what I mean? Low lives. And well, that's it for the talk. And thank y'all everybody for being with me today. I was kind of upset yesterday and stuff. I was letting it bother me because I mean I wanted to rip this dude's face off, but why why be a bully again? You know what I mean? But anyway, you guys have a good one, and we'll see you on the next clip. Amar.